All right, what is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, comment anything down below for the algorithm, and join the Discord. It's absolutely free. We hit a nice little parlay in there last night, so come join the community. All right, let's talk about these two games. I got two NBA games. We got the NBA Cup that starts today. And then we'll talk about two NHL games that I like. So let's dig into Magic and the Bucks. So the Bucks are 8-4 at home this year. Orlando Magic 7-9 on the road. Magic actually have not lost a home game, something to keep in mind. Obviously, this is a road game, but when they do play at home, they are undefeated so far. All right, so this should be an interesting game. You've got two slower-paced teams here. So the Magic are 28th in pace, and pace is just possessions per game. Bucks are 19th, so definitely on the lower end of the spectrum here. And we see an over-under of 214.5. I think that's pretty damn appropriately placed. Almost lean towards the under, but don't want to bet against the Bucks on an over-under. In terms of props, it's tough. Now, I will tell you, the Magic, they allow some points to the point guard position and shooting guard position. So you could, look at a Damian Lillard over points. Not something I looked at. They're pretty weak against the assist to, I would say, Damian Lillard and Middleton. So we kind of use that when we're looking at props. On the Bucks side of the ball, I mean, they're really bad at giving up rebounds. They're 27th in rebounds to the point guard position, 23rd in rebounds to the shooting guard position, 25th in rebounds to the small forward position. Where they do excel, they're not terrible at rebounds to the center position. So top 10 in that. Give up a lot of assists to the shooting guard position. So something to keep in mind. The Bucks, really, when we look at kind of players to target against the Bucks, it's going to be really the point guard position. So that would be Jalen Suggs. They're dead last in points allowed to the point guard position, 27th in rebounds allowed to the point guard position, 12th in assists, 28th in three-pointers made. However, when we look at Jalen Suggs, his PRA line's at 29.5. Does shoot the three, but he doesn't shoot it. Where he shoots it doesn't align well, and how he scores doesn't align well. So he is very good at scoring in the restricted area. However, Bucks are very good at stopping people from scoring in the restricted area. He scores his threes mostly in the corners. Bucks are pretty good overall against stopping the corner threes. Where they struggle is above the break threes. So that is kind of where I didn't necessarily want to take Jalen Suggs' PRA, just because where he likes to score is a little bit counterproductive to where the Bucks are allowing points. So didn't go that prop. In terms of this game, though, I would say this Magic team without Banchero and Wagner, I mean, I thought they would look pretty bad against the Suns last game. They actually didn't. They ended up winning. But I think we're getting a nice little discount, Bucks -6.5 here. So I would lean Bucks -6.5. I would assume this jumps to 7.5 at some point today. There's going to be heavy action coming in on the Bucks for sure. And then, like I said, the over/under, I don't really want to touch that. It's like a trap. I mean, you want to go over. Instinctively, you want to go over. There's been a lot of Magic games where we see lines of 207, 208, and it goes under. So Bucks can score, but I don't want to touch that over/under. All right, next game, Mavericks and the Thunder. So this is kind of the opposite in terms of pace. We've got two decently paced teams. So Mavericks are 10th in pace. OKC is 12th in pace. Defensively, actually, Dallas is pretty decent. They're 10th in defense, and OKC is 11th. So we've got two pretty good defenses here going up against each other. One thing that sticks out to me on the OKC side of the ball, they give up a ton of rebounds. They are dead last in rebounds allowed. They're dead last to the point guard position. They're 25th to the shooting guard position, 27th to the small forward position, 22nd to the power forward position, 25th to the center position. Now, what they do well, they don't give up a ton of points. So second overall in terms of points allowed, where there is maybe an area of opportunity to be in the small forward position where they're 19th, and they don't give up a ton of assists. The only area would be to the center position where they're 29th. But other than that, they're top 6 to every other. Well, that's not true. They're top 5 overall. They're 6th to the point guard position, 3rd to the shooting guard position, 14th to the small forward, 5th to the power forward. So not a ton of opportunities. Should create a very interesting game. That said, you give me Dallas plus 4.5. I get it. OKC's pretty decent. But man, I like the way the Mavs are looking. So give me Dallas plus 4.5 in that spot. All right, let's get to our card, get you guys on your way today. So first play that we are going with today is going to be Chris Middleton over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. We had his assist prop the other day. He cashed it before halftime. Now, my only concern here is just his minutes restriction. How many minutes does he play? He's going to play somewhere between 20 and 25 most likely. The Magic are 21st in terms of rebounds allowed to small forward position, 19th in assist allowed. So he's got great opportunities here. He should have a ton of opportunities to go over this line. It's just the minutes restriction. That's the only scary part. Next line is going to be Isaiah Hartenstein, double-double. We already talked about it. Dallas 29th in points allowed to the center position. In similar cases, Hartenstein has had a really good day. So we just need him to get 10 rebounds, 10 points. Rebounds line is at 11.5. I think he probably goes over that, but I feel pretty good that he's going to score some points today. So let's just take him to go 10 and 10. Next one's going to be Luka over 8.5 rebounds. We already talked about it. OKC, terrible in giving up rebounds. Dead last in rebounds allowed to the point guard position, and Luka can rebound the ball. So I'll back him in this spot. Next one's going to be Kyrie over 4.5 assists. I mean, we're getting a really low line. This line's usually 5.5. We already talked about it. Oklahoma's 6th in assists allowed to the point guard position. So that's why we're seeing this one assist discount essentially. But he's over this line in 8 of his last 10. I will tell you he's missed it in 2 straight. That just makes me feel like he's going to hit it today. He's averaging about 9.6 potential assists per game. So he's got to convert a little over 50%, but I think he's also going to get more chances today. I think they're really going to guard the hell out of Luka. Should create some opportunities for him. Next one's going to be Goga Bitadze over 7.5 rebounds. This guy had 16 rebounds last game versus Phoenix. This is a guy that will benefit from Franz Wagner being out. He is getting more playing time. So he had 30-plus minutes last game. He has a 70% hit rate when he plays at least 25 minutes. And we know Milwaukee likes to give up the boards. So I like him to go over this line today. 2 hockey bets I like today. Calgary versus Nashville. We're going to go with the under 6. It's an alt line. It's 5.5. Just playing it a little safe, just taking the under 6. It's a 90% hit rate for Nashville versus top 10 D to go under this. So we'll take that. And then give me the Kings money line versus the Islanders. Islanders are 1-6 in their last 7 games versus top 10 defenses. So got a good spot here to hit the Kings up. So, all right, guys, that is going to be my 7 best bets for today. Like I said, give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below with any plays that you like today. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Discord for free. And I'll catch you in the next video.